Hi, everyone. Welcome to Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. I'm going to get some sage going here so we can see what the vibes are like. I hope everyone is having a beautiful, beautiful day, regardless of where your mother is, who your mother is, who you are mother to, where you are in your child's life. Just know that you are loved and lovable. Okay. And may this reading be blessed. May this reading give us the messages from divine, from spirit, that we need to carry us through and to recognize just how adored, magnificent, and perfect we are, just as we are. Amen. So, I'm feeling called here to hold on to this rose quartz, as well as citrulline, for love, conscious love, unconditional love, and optimism, which is another word for unconditional trust. And may we take this and may we come in this reading with our hearts open, allowing to feel and embrace the most beautiful messages from Spirit today. Motherhood is a very beautiful gift. And I'm being called to light the solar plexus candle, illuminate radiance, radiant illumination. Same thing. The solar plexus is our chi, our self-will power. May we allow it to illuminate, shine light, and awaken who we are, who we were always meant to be. Expressing without shame or guilt our truth. May we bring our throat chakra, healing it, honoring it, cleansing it with love and purity. As we remember our story, the story of motherhood, the story of who we are outside of motherhood, the story of who we are before we became a mother, and who we are forever, having transcended and transformed from caterpillar to mother. Remembering that our truth, I know, has so many layers of stories, and that's okay. Not everyone's going to resonate with every story. Not everyone's going to understand every story. And not everyone is going to honor and respect every story. But that doesn't mean to not speak your truth. Express who you are through the throat, from the solar plexus, with optimism and love, with truth and light. I am filming this here. We are live. Alive, awake, alert, enthusiastic. We are live on YouTube, live on Instagram. Thank you. I wanted to pay tribute, a special tribute for our mothers, for all mothers of all kinds. Beep, confirmation. For every mother who is mother and father, for every mother who is co-parent, for every mother who is wife, for every mother who is grandmother, granddaughter, and daughter, for every mother who's godmother, for every mother who's sister, mother, auntie, mother. This reading is for you because we all have one in our life, at least one mother, mothering kind, and it doesn't always come from the same vessel. And we are all remembering where we came from. When I was clearing the energy and just feeling the energy of today, it's really beautiful. There's still heaviness, yes, but that's because the overall message, the overall energy is one of renewal, is one of restoration, one of hope, and one of remembering. A new contract, Spirit says, has been awakened with the Hierophant as she holds the light in her hands. The light of truth, the light of new, the light of tradition, the light of all things contracted. Spirit says a new soul spirit contract has been formed today for mothers. One of the Queen of Cups. One of, is this Queen of Cups? Actually, it's Queen of Crystals, aka Pentacles, of course, because we're being called to crystals right now. And it's interesting, I will just have to say, physically, in my chakra area, that is also my chakra system, that is also in tune with my body. I grabbed the citrine, and I was called to place it on my sacral chakra where the womb is, and I feel a sensation of kind of a tightening and pulsing in my sacral where the womb is right now, and it feels like there is energy moving through there. And as we're speaking Spirit's message of a new contract for the mothers, a new soul, spirit, journey beginning, one that is stable, of the Queen of Crystals, one that is long-lasting and sturdy. Gives me Virgo energy. The Queen of Pentacles gives me Virgo energy of just getting all your shit together, right? Everything getting stabilized, grounded, earth energy. It's a sister sign to the Taurus, and we are in Taurus season. The Queen of Pentacles with the Queen of Cups. Oh, I'm sorry, Six of Cups. Six of Cups. Sounds like it's gonna rain. Sounds like the wind sounded like rain, and it looks like it's gonna rain, and it rained a little. So purification, renewal, purging to merging. The Six of Cups is of nostalgia. Look how she's looking at this long off island land across the water that almost looks like an illusion. It looks like I forget what those are called when you are like in the desert, not a hallucination, but where you're in the desert and you can't really see it, like you're so thirsty and you're having so much like sun delusion. It's like, I forget what that's called, that you see something in the far distance and then you get closer and it's gone. I don't know what that's called, so if you know what it's called, comment please. Let me know. But that's what the Six of Cups is the memory, is remembering the trails that led you back to it, to here, remembering the path, remembering the love, remembering nostalgia, past life is what I'm hearing. A lot of past life energy here. I'm hearing this message as past life, getting a fresh new contract, a fresh new start again, something from a past life that's finally able to get its grounding and stability. A contract, a curse that was broken. We are in the year of 8, right? The year of the dragon that has been guarding the cure of the karmic generational curses. This year we are not facing the dragon to slay the dragon. And yes, I'm speaking in parables right now because I just started watching Once Upon a Time and I love it. And it also, I'm Princess Leah, so this just makes a lot of sense for me. It definitely puts me in a Six of Cups, kind of nostalgia of remembering some past life, Akashic records. The Wheel of Fortune was coming out during the shuffle. And look at this. King of Crystals. Wow. And here's the rain a little bit. Look at that. The Queen of Crystals. Six of Cups. And the King of Crystals. Wow. With the Hierophant. The Hierophant putting uniting is what I'm hearing. The Hierophant, the spirit is the Hierophant uniting the King and the Queen of Crystals from the past life. Wow, this really gives fairy tale vibes. But Spirit says it's real life. And the train says, confirmation. Whatever you believe to be true is true. If you don't believe it to be true, then it's not. If you choose to believe that spirit is uniting with this Hierophant contracts with the king and queen of crystals from a past life memory, then you get to choose that to be true. Because I don't make this up. I'm just shuffling the cards and talking about it. Because underneath that is the Knight of Cups. I mean, is this a fairy tale or what? The Knight of Cups. Was I not just talking about slaying the dragon? The king and queen of crystals. Not to mention that today, if you know your natal chart, then you should get, or if you want to know more, you should download Astro Matrix to learn about all the transits in your own natal chart. Today, my transit is Venus trine natal Neptune. Feeling compassion, love harmonizes imagination. And the empowering affirmation for me today is or for anyone whose Venus trines their natal Neptune, the affirmation is, I am capable of embracing the enchantment of love and life, tapping into my artistic potential, and cultivating deep emotional connections with discernment and self-preservation. Is that beautiful? I receive, I claim, I welcome all of that beautiful numbness, deliciousness bestowed upon my Venus, my Neptune trine Venus. Thank you. Venus is the divine feminine planet of love and abundance and all things beautiful. Venus is also the ruler of Taurus. We are in the Taurus season right now. And Taurus is also my moon. So I'm okay with this one today. And I'm okay with what Spirit is trying to say right now. I haven't even gotten to the full collective, and this is absolutely gorgeous. Spirit is just saying this over this beautiful collective of divine mothers, that there is the rain. It's like coming down really hard now. The tears from the angels. The tears from the angels. Hi. Oh, I didn't see that you said hello. Hello, Alien Arts 1791. I'm sorry I didn't see your hello. But thank you for commenting and saying hello and joining. Come back on. What's up? But the cleansing. This is so beautiful. Let it rain. Let it rain. Let it pour. Let your love wash over me. Oh. Let it rain. Let it pour. Let your soul wash over me. A little jam from way back when. So, let me just give you even more here. Under the Knight of Cups, you have the Wheel of Fortune. Yes, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. I told you, what did I tell you? This is a past life written in the Akashic Records. Written in the Akashic Records. I cannot make it up. I can only choose to believe it or not. The Hierophant. the Queen of Cups, the Six of Cups, and the King, or the Queen of Crystals, Six of Cups, King of Crystals, Knight of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune. That is lovely. Well, that is just absolutely deliciously divine. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Oh. It's upside down. Thank you for this beautiful, beautiful new contract here. This beautiful new cycle, this beautiful new timeline that we are stepping into as divine mothers, divine feminines. There's so much love, stability, union from a past life that's written in the stars. Written in these stars, the Wheel of Fortune. It is destined, fated for this king and queen of crystals. I love that it's the king and queen of crystals. And I love that they call it the crystals instead of the pentacles. Because that is the original kind of what would you call it? The original kind of I don't know, money. That's not the word I'm using. That's not the word, but for sake of currency, that's the word. Currency. Look, 7. This is really, Spirit is really speaking, and I can't stop. Underneath this, the 7 of Swords. Scorpio energy. 7 of Swords, taking what's mine, leaving the rest behind. With the Ace of Crystals, trusting in the divine. Trusting in the divine. That's why the 7 of Swords might come up and might seem like you're being stealth, moving in silence, because that is your strength. Divine is with you to give you the strength that you need. Oh, sorry, baby. I did not realize you were outside. Oh, I told you it was all wet. I'm sorry, bear. Now he's all wet and fluffy, and if I pet him, he'll have all sorts of cat hair on my hand. Oh, baby. Oh, I'm so sorry. He's just rubbing his head on my foot. I'm sorry, bear. I did not see you there, I promise. I would have. But I heard you. I heard you eventually. Transformation. Yes. Spirit is giving us the strength. Oops, sorry. I forgot to put my phone on silent. Let me change that. But thank you. Oops. Oh, sorry, guys. I'm sorry, YouTube. There we go. But that's also a message. Somebody has a message to give to you. A notification of some sort, communication, and this is the communication that Spirit wants you to be aware of. You are transforming. You have the strength. You have the strength. Mamas, you are the strongest. The strongest kind, Spirit is saying. When you can carry a child, form the child in your belly, in your womb, move all your organs out of the way for this space for the child to grow, and then to bring it into this world. That is something no less of a miracle. And you should be so proud. You should be so grateful for the love that you are. Spirit wanted me to tell you that. You are the epitome of transformation. When you transform, your body, and it doesn't matter if you've done it once, it doesn't matter if you've done it 8 times, it doesn't matter if you have done it full term or not. You are still an amazing miracle. And you are still the epitome of transformation. Because what it takes for the woman to transform her body, her identity, and it doesn't have to be around just giving birth, around giving love, around how you touch the lives around you. It doesn't matter if you are called a mother or if you are called an auntie or a sister or a godmother or a grandmother, or it doesn't matter. Becoming a woman, being a woman takes so much more of a transformation than we give credit to, regardless of your transformation, Divine Feminine. Hi, Vita. Happy Mothers. Thank you, baby girl. I love you. Spirit, what beautiful, beautiful, beautiful message from Spirit. I didn't even have to shuffle that. That was just all from the bottom of the deck. Spirit says, what you don't see coming from me is this beautiful, new, amazing journey you're about to be on. You have graduated. Spirit says. Speaking of graduates, Vita, happy Mother's Day, my sweet sister. I love your life. You are the sweetest, most kindest woman I've ever met. Oh. I hope you achieve everything you want in life. You're gonna make me cry. Stop. Thank you, baby. I received that. And I thank everyone who has reached out to say Happy Mother's Day. And I thank God for making me a mother. I thank my mother for being my mother and making me, period. And I thank my grandmothers She said, don't cry, sister. Oh my God. Oh, I can't. You know me. You can't put cheese on the screen and not expect me to eat it up, okay? I am a cheese ball galore. And I love love. Let me just have my sparkling water and Good Belly probiotics. Cheers. This is my mimosa for today. Oh, oh, I just got a notification from your mom, Vita, actually. And she just said Happy Mother's Day. Period. Sparkling water. Yes. That's so sweet. And it truly is, has been, and I actually love that it's raining right now. Not because I think rain is meant to ruin people's day. I think rain is meant to purify and cleanse. And it's like the angels are crying for joy, I hear. For celebration, tears of joy. That's what these are. Right, you say don't cry, it's just tears of love. That's what it is. What'd you say else? LOL. Oh, she's sitting right in front of me. I told her we're watching your live. Well, thank you, Mama Maxie. Happy Mother's Day to you, too. I love you. God bless you. Thank you for raising such a beautiful daughter and a beautiful son. You are a queen. Oh, you know what I need to get? That reminds me. Hold on. This is for all my mothers. Happy Mother's Day, queens. This is for you. Para ti. Can you see it? Yeah, you see it. Yeah. Let me make sure. Let me get it closer. All right, there we go. Turn up. Not to mention, buy yourself flowers. This is what I'm hearing. Okay, I have a message. This is what Spirit wanted me to say today, too. Spirit wanted me to say to all my single mothers, today is a day for you to celebrate. And this is for you. That it doesn't matter who is celebrating with you. It doesn't matter who is reaching out to say Happy Mother's Day. Mr. Grandma Tony Popsicle's right here, by the way, saying Happy Mother's Day. Yeah, thank you, Grandma. That something that I've learned so much, especially today, this year in particular, was, I think today I finally grasped it, that it's not about, there's a plane coming over, so if you hear that, that's communication, it's a message that somebody needs to hear. That I had, this past year, since last Mother's Day, I've learned so much about who I am as a mother, as a woman, as a lover, as a sister, as a friend, as a daughter, that none of that is really who defines me, but is a part of me. And that who I am goes beyond all of these labels and hats and roles and responsibilities. And that whether or not I'm being celebrated by a sister or a partner or a child, that the most important person that I need to be celebrating with is myself, and with God, with divine, with source, with spirit, with my earth angels, with my mother ancestors, because it's because of them that I'm here. And it doesn't matter who's next to me when I wake up, or who's next to me when I go to sleep, or who's next to me when I look at my phone, and who's on my phone when I look at it, or who I choose to spend the day with. It doesn't mean I love anyone less. It just means that it's time for me to be in love with me and be my own mother and be my own queen and be my own daughter and friend and sister and lover. And that it's okay to say, you know what, I'm about to have a date with myself, and that's what I choose. I chose to spend today doing this live. I chose to spend this day getting my own sushi for lunch and enjoying this new show I cannot get enough of, Once Upon a Time. Okay, thank you, Disney. I cannot. I did choose, though. I chose to get my own flowers. I chose to get myself love and balloons and cards. And at first I used to think, wow, that's really lame. Somebody should do that for me. That means I'm not loved. At first I used to think if nobody was reaching out to me, that's what it meant, that I was just unlovable, not cared for. If no one was making plans, and so I had to make plans, or I was making plans because I was afraid no one would reach out to say, do you want to hang out? Or I would make plans because the plans that were made for me, I didn't feel significant. It didn't really meet my soul, my needs, I guess, my emotional needs. That's the Venus Taurus moon in me, right? That's about your emotional needs. What does that mean? Well, it's not always this, it's not the same for everyone. Emotional needs are different for everyone. Emotional needs are met, and if you really want to know, you base it off of your moon sign, because that is your emotional need. That's what holds your intuition and holds your emotions. So for me, with Venus and with Taurus ruled by Venus, that emotional need is of quality over quantity. What's up, Kid Black? Happy Mother's Day, Pocahontas. Aw, thank you, bro. Happy Mother's Day to my sister Kay. I hope you're loving her, giving her all the love, making her feel like a queen. I hope she feels. This is for her too. It's for all. I'm just hearing, I know that it's really easy for us mothers to seclude, to go within, to hermit, and not want to really be around anyone when energies feel off, or if energy feels if we're going through our own. It's kind of taking me back to the Seven of Swords with the Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Crystals, is that sometimes we have to move in silence as we are transforming with this transformation and strength card. Yeah, okay, I'm hearing it now. And sometimes it may not be understood by everyone, because especially I'm hearing for the mothers who are used to being who are used to being there for everyone, or used to putting everyone's needs before your own. And when you do try to put your needs before your own with this Wheel of Fortune, the Six of Cups, the Queen of Crystals, right? The Knight of Cups, even the Hierophant. When you try to move, yeah, all of them, the Strength card. When you try to manifest what you want, what is in the Akashic records, what is made and meant for your highest soul's frequency, it can be hard, especially when we're getting when we get a lot of backlash. One of the things that it said in today's about, with my Neptune being trine with Venus, is that it is really easy to put other people's needs before my own, and I have to live with discern, or I have to move in discernment and self-preservation in order to, what's it say, cultivate deep emotional connections and embrace the enchantment of love and life through my artistic potential. Yes. Allowing love to harmonize imagination. Hey, Mama Nia, happy Mother's Day. I figured you were gonna hop on. I figured that I may be able to give this to you this way. But if not, hopefully I'll give it to you another way. But while you're here, thank you. And happy Mother's Day. Hearts. And thank you for being the mother that brought us into this world. Thank you for being the queen. Queen Mama Nia. And thank you for being everything that you could be for me and for us. And though Mother's Day can be emotional, and there can be a lot of expectations around it, and it can feel daunting and high pressured and exhausting at the same time as joyous and uplifting. Spirit is really, really teaching me how you have also taught me that, first of all, mothers should be celebrated every day. Secondly, that it doesn't matter how you're being celebrated or by whom you're being celebrated, but how you're celebrating yourself. And love yourself and choose yourself and nurture yourself, because if you can't even do that for yourself, then no matter what people do for you, it will never really feel like fully enough. Jashay. Jashay. Amen. So, I think I haven't even moved on to the collective or to the masculine and feminine, because the message from Spirit is so beautiful. Let me see if I can pull this up a row so that we can be a little bit closer. There we go. All right. But I think Spirit said you can carry on now. So, we got a lot of king energy right now, which is hilarious. We got a lot of king and queen energy, though. We have the King of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. Look at this, you guys. The King of Pentacles, the collective's holding the Queen of Pentacles that the Divine Feminine is holding. These are both at the bottom of the deck. Spirit busted out with the King and the Queen of Crystals, aka Pentacles, as well. Wow. The king and queen are here. The king and queen have arrived. And it truly is. With the Hierophant, a new contract with the Six of Cups of a past life, of the Knight of Cups, of romance, of the Wheel of Fortune, written in the stars and the Akashic records, aka past life, being transformed. It's transforming. Our life we are transforming. Thus, our life, look, with the Ace of Crystals, there is an angel over this King and Queen of Crystals. And it's the King and Queen of Pentacles, the King and Queen of Royalty, the King and Queen of Crystals, right? Of the most purest, most exquisite, the most delicate and delicious and rare. And there's not even, all these words, these adjectives are not actually saying what Spirit is trying to say about this. Invaluable. No amount of crystal or pentacle or money can actually ever equate to the value of your divinity. The bottom of the deck for the collective is the King of Pentacles. And the moon came out like this, sideways, just flipped right on out. This was me just clearing the energy and seeing the energy, and some cards decided they wanted to fly out. And then all this over here with the Spirit, this was all from the bottom of the deck until it landed on King of Wands, leading by example. Yes. the collective here with the moon card. The moon card of intuition, which is pretty perfect. We were just talking about our emotional needs is based on our moon sign. So if we really want to succeed in making sure our emotional needs are met, so we can understand ourselves, so we can teach others how to treat us and be with us, know our moon sign. Know your moon sign. And then follow what that moon sign energy is. That is how your emotional needs will be met. So for those who are Taurus moon, your moon sign, your needs are emotionally met by quality interaction, not quantity. It's not about how often you spend time with people, but it's how the time that is spent with people, how it is spent, is what matters. And it being ruled by Venus, of love, of abundance, of beauty, it needs to match that energy when you are spending time with others. And if it doesn't match that energy, and then your emotional needs are not met. And if it doesn't match the energy of simplicity yet luxurious, okay? Think of a minimalist. That is the Taurus sign, okay? And slow and steady, the tortoise, right, wins the race. It doesn't have to be anything grandiose, but something that matters and that counts. Something that will last, a memory that can be taken with your soul, because at the end of this life, y'all can't take none of this with you, Spirit just said. At the end of this life, what we have to take with us into the next is our soul memories, the Hierophant contracts, what was already agreed to in the Akashic records to be experienced. That's what's going to be taken into the next. Karmas and all, cures and curses and generational transformation. Generational transformational. Transformation. Ooh, this is so beautiful. I can't stop talking about what Spirit wants to talk about. It's just really beautiful. So the strength is with us. With the strength card and divine of crystals, the ace of crystals. That's a new opportunity, a new contract, a new world, a new story, a new fortune. I hear that. Yes. A new fortune. Yes, I receive. That's why all these crystals are here, the king and queen of crystals. I immediately just thought of Cleopatra and Julius Caesar. How their empires were supposed to unite in love. And instead they were severed in hate. And Spirit is saying that wheel, that contract, I just put them back together now, I'm taking it back out. That contract is coming back around. Because that wasn't the end. That's what the enemy, the devil, that's what I'm hearing, the ego thought was the end. That's what the curse thought. But from the wise words of Once Upon a Time, a curse, no matter how strong, can always be cured. There's always a cure. And usually it's conscious love. Let's be real. Usually it's that divine love. That's why they say activated by divine love. That's what they call a twin flame connection, activated by divine love. The Six of Cups, the Knight of Cups. That is divine love. The Knight of Cups is the cup. The Knight of Cups is the knight who will go fight and slay a dragon in the quest to save their divine princess. Right? That's love that pushes you to do that. That's love that gives you the strength. Okay, now, Knight of Cups. That's love that gives you the strength. I just heard from Spirit say that there is for whoever needs to hear this, mothers, single mothers, divine mothers, there is a Knight of Cups. Okay, take this as you receive. There is a Knight of Cups who is out there slaying dragons. Out there slaying dragons to balance the forces of love, of good and evil, of divine feminine and masculine, of yin and yang, of light and shadow, for the transformation. Look, if I take this off, I can't. It's gonna make the camera fall. But underneath where the camera is sitting right now, both cameras, I got Instagram and YouTube right now, is transformation. The Spirit says transformation. There is a Knight of Cups out there for a divine mother. Who is slaying dragons for radical expansion, to transform your life into something of radical, to transform your life into radical expansion. And did you see this one here? The first one, slaying dragons of vulnerability. The fear of vulnerability is what I'm hearing, right? Because fear is just an illusion. False expectations appearing real, false energy appearing real, false ego appearing real, right? False emotions appearing real, false evidence, whatever, false everything appearing real. That's all that fear is. And this Knight is slaying dragons. The fear of vulnerability dragons. And you see how this dragon is what? Protecting the crystals. Come on, somebody. That's beautiful. What crystals is he protecting? The King and Queen of Crystals. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. The King and Queen of Crystals. This dragon of vulnerability is protecting. That's beautiful. I hear you. The Ace of Crystals. This dragon is protecting vulnerability. So it's not even really of a pentacle. What is the most invaluable good is what I'm trying. I can't think of currency. Yeah, the most valuable currency is, that's why the spirit deck, the starseed deck, is calling it of crystal. because it's pure and invaluable, that it goes beyond the currency of money. It goes beyond the currency of how enchanting crystals really are on this earth and to our mineral energetic frequencies. But it is the currency of vulnerability. The crystal of vulnerability. That is the highest frequency. That is the most pure frequency here of crystals. That's why. That's what the pentacle is. Beautiful. Really beautiful. Because the highest frequency, that humans can ever experience is love, is conscious love. And this is at the bottom of the deck. Sorry, YouTube, let me hide their goods here. The highest frequency of love here that the masculine collective we don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the Lovers. And the 3 cards that wanted to flip out for the feminine while I was shuffling was number 1, the Lovers. Number 2, the 8 of Pentacles. Number 3, the 2 of Cups. And at the bottom of the deck, as we already know, the Queen of Pentacles. Matching here with the collective's King of Pentacles. Matching with the collective's King and Queen of Crystals. Gorgeous. Stability. And I just saw this. Justice underneath the King of Pentacles for the collective. Yes, sir. Libra energy, which is also ruled by Venus. So again, for those who have their Neptune trine Venus right now, your love is harmonizing imagination, letting your artistic potential embrace the enchantment of love and cultivate deep emotional connections of vulnerability with discernment, right? And self-preservation. That's the Pentacles there. Getting your shit together is the Queen of Pentacles card for me. Virgo energy. The King of Pentacles is abundance, having enough. I have more than enough that I can give love. I can give energy. I can give vulnerability. I can give value, invaluable currency, which is vulnerability, love, trust, patience, kindness, space, safe space, forgiveness. And forgiveness is different for everyone. We all are allowed to forgive the way that we forgive. Not everyone is, the Justice card is justice, right? That means that what is just will be. What is just and fair, balancing the scales, right? Karma, allowing karma to unfold the way it needs to, because karma is just a cause and effect, right? An effect to a cause. I'm thinking now, Spirit got me down this rabbit hole. Because, what does because mean? But we're not getting into that. I'll think about that in my own meditation bath, and come back out with you. Come back at you with that. So, yeah, getting out of Dodge here, the collective. Look at that with the Hermit, because justice is getting to a safe space. Justice is getting to calmer waters, the Six of Swords. The hermit crab goes within. That's Cancer energy, goes within to protect themselves because they are so soft on the inside. But they have this outer shell to protect. And then when they feel threatened, they go within. They say hermit is Virgo energy too, but it gives me Cancer energy because of the hermit crab. And the hermit crab is Cancer, right? That's what gives me this energy. So going within to protect, self-preservation means to be discerned, use discernment. That's why the Seven of Swords is here too. Moving in silence, transforming in silence, transforming within yourself, healing, protecting, and being discerning with who is around you while you are healing is what is going to give us the most emotional fulfillment right now. The Moon card, right? And it's sideways, so it's moving, it's shifting. Yeah, it's beautiful. So that we can recognize that we do have abundance, that we have more than we need. But sometimes when we have been hurt or betrayed, in our space of forget, as we are learning to grieve, as we're grieving and learning to forgive, we have to go within and we have to, I'm hearing, protect ourselves off from people, places, and things and energies that just are still too fragile, still too triggering to our frailty of as we're healing, and we can't force that. We have to allow ourselves to be around who we can be around, that we feel safe and protected, right? The Strength card is that safe space, right? The Strength card is our being safe enough and compassionate and gentle strength enough to use discernment with who we allow to be around. Well, hi, Vincent Davis, 24. Thank you. Namaste. And having that strength is the strength. You see how she is with the lion. The lion is the fiercest, king of the jungle, right? But he also is a gentle soul. Wow, I just saw a little glitch. So we got some energy here. Lots of spiritual, beautiful energy making the technology glitch. I know that's right. Anyway. But she is, she's got this power, this gentle power, right? It's not I'm going to use all my strength and authority and threaten you until you do what I want, be who I want you to be, love me the way I want you to love me, celebrate me the way I want you to celebrate me. No, Spirit is saying this is for a different kind of divine. I'm hearing mother cycle, mothering. Vincent, what'd you say? OMG, I pulled Strength card recently. Yes, this is Spirit speaking for you. This is Spirit speaking to you. Confirmation. Love that. We definitely are being guided in strength right now as we transform. The strength to have to move in our destiny, our fated destiny. Justice is out here, which is the Libra card, which is also in South Node right now. That is your karma, right? That's ending old karmic ties. That's ending old karmic. Hey CJ Becker, I love you. 23. Mwah. Welcome. We are ending and moving into a fair and just ground. The feminine here is working at, look at this, look how beautiful these are. The Lovers, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups. The feminine energy here is really stepping into her power. What'd you say, Steve? Happy Mother's Day. My mom and I are in Austin with Al. Hi, everyone. Oh, thank you, cuz. I love you. Happy Mother's Day, Auntie Z. I love you. Thank you for your love text earlier. Al, I love you too. Y'all are so amazing. Y'all gonna make me cry. Just even your presence here. I love you so much. Everyone's presence here. I hope you're enjoying your time. Look at this beautiful feminine energy. Yes, this is why all the queens are in the house. Hold on, now I'm getting a call. Hold on, let me, okay, decline it. Sorry, that's mama. It's mom time coming. I'm gonna, I'm like, let me look at the clock. It's 5:32, which is 5, right? 3 plus 2 is 5. So lots of change right now. Look how beautiful this is, though. The Lover's card, my favorite part about this Lover's card in the Modern Goddess deck is that she's looking in the mirror as she defines divine love. Right? She's finding pride in who she is with the pride flag. All the queerness and weirdness about her, whether or not, however she defines her sexuality, is irrelevant. But just being proud of who she is, of all the things she loves, the knickknacks and nannies and quirks and oddball, cheesy things that she loves about herself. She's learning to look in the mirror and say, this is who I am. Love me or hate me, this is who I am. And she is, look at this here. Al, this is for you. If you're listening with Cuzzo. These rose petals right around her, reminding her that she is the rose, and to recognize that roses, right, they have thorns, which means the journey to a rose is not always sweet and dandy, because you're a rose, you're not a dandelion. That's what Spirit just said. And roses have thorns, which means the journey is not always easy, but there's something of magnificence about a rose that no other flower can compare. Classic, regal, graceful, humble. That is of the rose. Vincent Davis, 24, and thorns represent good boundaries. Ooh, that's good. That's very true. I love that. Yes, yes, yes. And that's what she's learning. That's what she's working on here. Look at this Eight of Pentacles. She's working on, ooh, I'm hearing it. Oh, Tony trying to go outside. Get your nails out. Go outside. Oh, twist. Okay, okay. Good thing I sit right next to the window. I can open the door for him. He put his claws all up at my windows when he tries to tell me he wants to go outside. He's like, listen to my boundaries, Mom. You don't open this door right now. But she's working on her craft. Every time I see the Eight of Pentacles here in the Divine Feminine or the Modern Goddess deck, look how she's painting. She's working on her craft. Artists up in here. She's working on her bliss work. That's where she's reflecting on her bliss work. And then remember, going back to the Venus trine natal Neptune, for those that it is trine for, if Venus is trine your natal Neptune right now, that tapping into of your artistic potential. Yes, some of y'all, these beautiful divine mothers, are artists. Or maybe you're not a divine mother listening to this, but you are, know someone who is, or are listening about someone in your life who is a divine mother, right? Or a divine woman. I'm even hearing a divine queen has given birth to ideas, given birth to bliss, to creation, to love. You don't always have to give birth to humans, or I guess give birth to other living things to be a mother. You can also give birth to your career, right? Because that is still something of your bliss work, of your purpose. You can give birth to your mission, give birth to your purpose, give birth to your story. I'm hearing that. And what she's given birth to is equal partnership, divine love, connection, right? She's learning to reflect and love on herself, honor all of who she is, working on healing and growing her potential, artistic potential, to embrace the enchantment of love and life. Yes, I hear that. I hear that. Not everyone is welcome in the rose garden. And the weeds, that this is where the boundaries come in, with the weeds that are not allowed in that rose garden. Look, even the Queen of Pentacles are around, they're not particularly roses, but around some beautiful garden. She's in her garden picking the fresh oranges, holding this beautiful pentacle that she has grown, right? That she has, look at that, worked, invested in, created, birthed, right? Blood, sweat, tears, paint all over the face, all over her clothes. She has put herself in the dirt, and that's why it's important to to set those boundaries. That's why divine, that's why spirit with the Ace of Crystals, the Ace of Pentacles, is setting that boundary with the feminine, to make sure that her crops of roses, right, her crops do not get choked out by weeds, and instead the roses, the boundaries, choke out the weeds. Okay, I hear you. Love it. I hear you. I love it. And if that means she has to isolate for a second while she's healing, 4 and 5 of Cups, while she's healing the grief that she has to go through, from past life, past love, past experiences. Actually, I didn't mean to say past life, but now I think about it, yes, past life, because remember we're in the Six of Cups here with the Wheel of Fortune, right? That's past life memories, past life love, past lifetimes, Akashic records being restored with this Hierophant. The Hierophant here, that's Taurus energy. I always think of, actually, people say the Taurus energy is the Hierophant, but I think Taurus energy, or I think the Hierophant is more of Capricorn energy, because that is of tradition, that is of contracts, that is of, you know, again, kind of taking those steps to really lock it in, to make it of guarantee, to make it of, I hear like holy matrimony, but I just heard eternal matrimony, union, like, right? Wisdom, the counselor, yeah, beautiful. Yeah, she's got to heal through those past life grief of the karma, right? Because justice is being served right now within the collective. Justice is happening, is being manifested. That's going to be of abundance with the King of Pentacles, as we are understanding and meeting our emotional needs, as we are in this moon. We just had the new moon in Taurus, and we're about to have the full moon in Sagittarius on the 23rd, and that is of something of such beauty that is coming up. The moon in Cancer is also right now, and that is of the, you know, Cancer is the mother of the zodiac, so of course we are in the moon in Cancer on Mother's Day, learning how to grieve. I'm even hearing mothers have to grieve too. Mothers have to grieve the life that we had before we became a mother, the person and the life we had before we transformed. And then we have to grieve the, you know, when our quote unquote job as mothers is done, aka the empty nest syndrome, right? Aka your children have grown up to be able to now be their own mothers and parents and have their own life, and not need you in the same way, and that can also cause grief. So moving from that next transformation of chapter in your life, the transformation from mother to matron, right? Of post-menopause, of now we're not having any kids anymore, right? Or our body has released its final batch of eggs to create life. And again, this can, I know that Mother's Day can be of a strong trigger for those who also have not given birth. I'm just channeling from Spirit right now, because Spirit wants to say to you that you are no less of a mother. And I know I said this earlier, but Spirit wants to say it again, because it's true. That what you give birth to in your life doesn't always have to be of a living creature, but of purpose. And that still makes you, because there's something of the divine feminine energy that is the conception, right? The divine energy is to conceive, to create. That's why the sacral chakra is in the womb space of the body, because that is where we cultivate, we create, we conceive. And that's why the divine feminine stores her trauma in the sacral chakra, whereas the divine masculine stores his traumas in the heart. And that's our journey to heal as divine feminine and masculine energy. So all of this is to say that everything that you create from your womb, from your sacral chakra, is of birth. And that as a divine feminine, if you identify as a divine feminine, you are birthing, you are a mother to your creations. And that creation is creating a whole new world of abundance, of stability. And it wasn't easy to get here. With the Nine of Wands, the wounded warrior, battered, broken, and bruised. You have had to, yes, because you are the rose, right? With the thorns. Not everyone was able to be in your garden, but you are the Queen of Cups. You have nurtured yourself back to light and life with the sun. You have nurtured yourself with the truth. Oh, this is the Queen. Oh, this is the Crone of Cups. The Crone of Cups is equivalent to the King of Cups, but modern goddess doesn't have kings. They have crones. They're still all divine feminine goddesses. The Crone of Cups is emotional maturity. You have been on an emotionally exhausting journey. But you have found the light. You have nurtured and spiritually matured yourself to the light, in truth, with the Queen of Cups reversed and the Ten of Cups. This is so much emotion. You may not have nurtured, okay, is what I'm hearing. You may not have nurtured always, not known how to nurture, but you have matured yourself. You've taught yourself how to be your own mother and nurture your emotional truth and truth and trials. That's the word. Yeah. And that's what is leading you to this Ten of Cups. Your soul tribe, your soul family, your happily ever after, your abundance with all the people that you could love to the highest are with you in this new chapter of life, in this new journey of life. Yeah. That's beautiful. That's really beautiful. I like these. I'm keeping these out. I received that. And I love that we do have the crone and the queen of cups. Again, as a pair. There's something about coming back into the balance of, you know, the pair. Yeah. The two. That's what the soul, that's this Two of Cups here, the pair. You might be seeing twos, two birds flying together, or two hummingbirds in a picture, or two geese, or two ducks, or two dogs, or whatever. And that is this pair. That is your fated contract, right? Your divine partnership that you are working to fully embrace. All right, I just see my little one just walked by, so I think I have to end it here. But I think this was everything we needed to hear. And I thank you so much for being here and for being a part of this journey. And happy, blessed Mother's Day to you all, queens, goddesses, empresses, and princesses. I am Princess Leah. Thank you for being here one more time. And until next time, be on the lookout for our daily divine messages and Tea and Tarot Tuesday coming up this week. The light within me loves and honors and respects and values the light within you. Namaste. Peace and love. Bye. I have to figure out how to close this. Okay, bye.